As you push the upper front thighs away from the floor, you render the two sides of the trunk long. Keep the arms stretching back. Bend the knees. Paul, you can bend the knees to do Halasana on the chair. Turn onto the tops of the feet. Go ahead. You're almost there. Wow. Using the front groin. Watch that the buttocks are still in line with the shoulders, so bring the buttocks, the buttocks back, bring the knees forward. Re-stretch the legs out, Halasana. Push the upper front thighs away from the floor, keeping the two sides of the trunk long. And you'll keep your arms there, obviously, but walk the feet apart, you girls. Take the belts off, and then bring the hands beneath the feet for Supta Konasana. Keep the buttock bones pointing towards the ceiling, the upper front thighs. Go ahead, you can bring your hands over and bring your hands into your feet. No, you're staying there, that's fine. Yeah. Walk the feet back together. Bring the hands behind you. Recreate Halasana. Change the cross of the fingers from what you had. Stretch the arms back. We'll take Parshva Halasana, so push the left arm down, the left shoulder down, walk the feet to the right. Watching that the two hips stay on the same plane. The upper front thighs are pushing away from the floor. The right hip wants to descend, so lift the right hip and keep the right hip in line with the left hip. Good. Stretch the arms strongly back and then walk the feet back forward. Recreate Halasana. And now pin the right shoulder and the right arm down. Walk the feet to the left. Parshva Halasana. The legs are still stretching strongly. The backs of the knees open. The heels in line. Push the upper front thighs away from the floor. Walk the feet back to center. Recreate Halasana. Take your belt. Re-put your belt on. Bring the hands back to the back. And go ahead, remount. You're good. You got it, absolutely. Push the elbows down. Re-stretch the legs up. Sarvangasana. Push through the elbows. Yep, shift the weight into the back of into the elbows. Bring them even towards the floor. Bring the tailbone in. Yes. Re-stretch up. Sarvangasana. And now keep the left leg stretching strongly. Flex the right foot and resisting with the front of the right thigh. Exhale, bring the right leg into Ekapada Sarvangasana, 90 degrees. The upper front right thigh resisting the floor, the two hips on the same plane. Keep the left thigh rolling in and pressing back. Push through the heels, stretch that left leg up. And now bring the right leg back up. Sarvangasana with the right leg. Push the heel towards the ceiling. Keep the upper front thigh rolling in and pressing back. And then exhale, resisting with the upper front left thigh. Go ahead, flex the foot, descend the leg into Ekapada Sarvangasana. Yes, so this one I'm barely doing. Keep the backs of the knees open. Keep pushing through the heels. The legs are still stretching strongly. And then go ahead, raise the left leg back up. Parshva Ekapada Sarvangasana. Right leg stretching strongly, or left leg stretching strongly, turn the right foot out. Go ahead, resisting with the upper front right thigh. Bring the right leg out. Keep the two hips on the same plane. Keep that left leg directly towards the ceiling. Push the heel up, and then bring the right leg up. Recreate your Sarvangasana. Keep the right leg stretching strongly. Turn the left foot out. Flex it. Go ahead, descend the leg out to the left. Keeping the upper front thigh, lifting away from the floor. Keeping the right leg stretching strongly. Beautiful, guys. Girls. And then bring the left leg back up. Recreate Sarvangasana. And then resisting with the upper front thighs. Go ahead, bring the legs down. Halasana.